Good morning. Welcome to the morning smoke. On this day, I'll be smoking the 7LE Series 3 673, or as a lot of you will remember, was the original Friday 7LE from Matches 860. And then I believe he lost it, and then it replaced it with the Roma Lucite 673. And in the 7LE, we have GLP's Cairo. I purchased Cairo with really nobody telling me anything about it. I know Zach hasn't had it, but I purchased it in Regent's Flake and Embarcadero as sort of like a GLP's Oriental showdown, kind of to help me, find an Oriental for my rotation. Come to find out, one of our buddies up in Quebec loves Cairo. So this is my second day with it. But in the faith of saving it for a filler, I'm not going to say anything about it. The word of the day is contaminate, which is to make dirty, impure, or unfit. Now, what's interesting, that's a word everybody knows. I'm pretty sure everybody knows. It's a common word. And usually it is, I associate it, and I'm sure a lot of people do, associate it with to make dirty or impure. But the unfit part, I hadn't really thought about it that way. And it's funny how you sometimes in your life, you contaminate it in a way because you are unfit or unprepared for certain events that will happen. Now, I'm not, going so far as to say, I'm not getting so precise and talking about like bug out bags or anything like that, or being prepared for like a zombie apocalypse. I'm just saying normal, everyday things like, like, I guess being financially prepared for a pandemic, being emotionally and financially prepared for becoming a parent, being, are you fit to start a relationship in a marriage, or to continue a relationship in a marriage. And I think a lot of times we don't think about it. We don't think about how we are, how well prepared we are for those things. And a part of it is also, there's a certain sense of you're never going to be fully prepared for a lot of this stuff. No matter what happens in life, no matter how prepared you are, there's something that you're not going to be prepared for, something you didn't account for. And it sort of goes back to what I was talking about on Tuesday. It's prepare as best you can, but know that, perfection is a fool's errand kind of thing. Just like mastery is. Because there are just things in life you're never going to be ready for. But if you can be mentally ready for it, then you can get everything else ready for it. So I think that we don't need to let ourselves continue to be contaminated in our daily life. That might have been a stretch for you, but who cares? The quote of the day is, "Everything has been figured out except how to live." Jean-Paul Sartre. I may have butchered that last name. Everything has been figured out except how to live. Wow, that's sort of in that same vein with being prepared for life, because life's not figured out. It's one of the cool things about life. It's like an ongoing improv show. You learn as you go, and hopefully you have people in place at your early formidable years that guide you along the way. A lot of people don't have that, whether it be parents, siblings, an institution like a school or a church. Some things we take for granted. Not so funny joke of the day. I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. Little fun fact for the day. Michael Jackson once attempted to buy Marvel Comics so he could play Spider-Man in a movie. 47 years ago, on March 4th, the first issue of People magazine was published. "46 years ago, Charlie Chaplin was awarded a knighthood by Queen Elizabeth II. 69 years ago, Ernest Hemingway completes his novel, The Old Man and the Sea, his last major work of fiction. 139 years ago, Britain's first electric trams run in East London. 103 years ago, the first case of Spanish flu occurs, marking the start of a devastating worldwide pandemic. Song of the day, Tech Noir by Gunship. And with that, finish your bowl, finish your cup, and have a wonderful rest of your day. See you on the next Morning Smoke.